I left religion and fundamentalist Christianity, I realized that the church teaches its members that only specific hymns should be sung and only one or two translations of the Bible should be used in church or viewed as being the most accurate. And you say, well, what's the problem? And I'll tell you. Churches have split down the middle because they disagree about hymns. It's not enough to be Christian. It's not enough to believe in God and the Trinity. You have to believe all of these very intricate belief systems about religion. It's not enough for you to believe as a Lutheran believes. You have to be this kind of Lutheran. And churches have split. Families have been ruined. Marriages have caused, divorces have been caused due to these kind of belief systems. And it's not necessary. You can sing whatever hymns you want. And if somebody is so dogmatic that you can't or can sing hymns or read a certain translation of the Bible, it's usually because religion is more important than people. I'm not ever going to tell somebody that they're being the wrong kind of Christian, the wrong kind of Muslim, the wrong kind of Wiccan. That's a personal thing. But when churches don't like anything but the King James Bible, and they villainize any other Bible, and they think you have to be this kind of Christian, you can't sing these kind of hymns because they don't fit our version of the Bible. This is when religion becomes the religion I know it to be. And it's not a good kind of religion. Your belief should not be more important than human beings. Your opinion should not be more important than someone feeling like they're being welcomed, accepted, and safe. And if your opinions about how you live your life and what hymns you sing, what color of cushions and colors of a pulpit is more important to you than somebody else and their private beliefs, you have a problem. My family systematically ghosted me, selectively. They'll still talk to me, but they will not talk to me about anything about atheism coming out. Not one person has ever sent a text, email, or called me about these kind of things. Because they will always choose their religion, their comfort, their privilege over human beings. And if your beliefs are so strong, you'll tear a church apart. You will leave. You will make a stink about them singing a hymn or using a translation that doesn't line up with the one on your lap. If that's more important to you than actually bonding and caring about other people, you have what I call religion. And it's not something I ever want to find me ever again. Nothing is, my beliefs, my comfort, my dogmatic beliefs are not more important than human beings. I don't care what color your pulpit is. I don't care if you use NIV instead of King James Bible. I care that everyone is safe, happy, and actually are enjoying their life. And if children are less safe, and you care more about what Bible translation you're using instead of helping the poor, the downtrodden, and the homeless kids in Gaza, you have a problem. Christians care more about what version of the Bible they're reading from, whether or not the carpet is green, purple, or black, more than they care about a child somewhere being hungry, unalived. They don't care. And yeah, there are a few that do care. But in fundamentalist Baptist Christianity, appearances and what Bible translation and what biblical hymn is more important than the really important things. It doesn't matter about any of those things. There isn't one right version of the Bible. There isn't a good hymn or a bad hymn. It's all a preference. Find a church that meets your needs. But don't leave a church just because they're not doing your kind of Christianity. And if your religion is more important than another human being, you're part of the problem. I've seen people care more about their convictions and how they live their lives than they do about their family, their gay child. It's not okay. It makes me super uncomfortable. And anybody who has an inkling of compassion would always care more about the new people in church, the hungry, the vulnerable, the really bad atrocities, and not care what translation of Bible people are talking about. It's called having fucked up priorities. And people care more about that a woman calling churches is using the system than they do about the kid who needs to be fed. It doesn't matter if someone's a member or a non-member. If someone's in need, that's the thing that any non-religious or religious Christian should be focused on. Not about what pants you wear, not what top you wear, not what Bible translation, not what carpet color. It doesn't matter. It only matters how you take care of the needful people. What kind of legacy do you leave behind? And if your legacy is just your kids and how much of a good Christian image you have, you're failing. I try to make the world a better place. I don't have to have kids to have a legacy. I won't live a lie. If you have a passion to do something, fine. I am not going to waste my energy arguing about a difference in doctrine instead of helping people who need help. My priorities are the goal. And at the end of the day, it does not matter about anything but making the world a better place. And having a certain translation of the Bible in church is not making the world a better place. It's just noise. It's just noise.